basketball player. They went to a fucking a college with the blessing of God. But at the same time, there's a time frame in life. I mean, college is a similar to high school, which can be a distraction. At the same time, I just feel like a person or a child growing up should not interfere with college. They should be able to take their talent and build a trade. Go to a trade school and have the ability to become a boss.
Like he's supposed to. Alright, so on to the next topic on the On This Talk podcast. The whole room want to know, big homie, are you single? We touch all topics on this Talk podcast. It's live, so it's going on the web. So tell the internet, are you single? Yes or no?
You know what's crazy? They said they CJ, right? So that means Cade and Just. He came just to fuck with me. Hey, yo. At the same time, I met me a young lady. I mean, that I feel can be inspiration.
So you off the market?
No.
Oh, he's not off the market, lady. He's not off the market.
No.
He's not off the market, lady. So we get right out of that something. He said he's not off the market.
Everybody up there. No, hell no.
Alright, so on to the next question on the Gentleman's Talk podcast. We got to touch all topics. He didn't know this is what we do, but now he know he a real one. How do you feel about the $14, $15 minimum wage in the state of Connecticut? Can people survive off that?
At the same time, I survived off $10 an hour. At the same time, it's what your mind is set for, and what you want to build, and what you want to gain from. At the same time, when I say gain from, it's just surroundings. People you have to rely on. At the same time, you gotta learn to rely on yourself. I mean, there's no such thing as minimum wage.
Talk about it.
Minimum wage to me is when you shortchange yourself.
He's the first person that ever said that on the Gentleman's Talk podcast. There's no such thing as minimum wage.
At the same time, everybody has the capability of building an empire. You start out with nothing. At the end of the day, you're gonna have something. So you gotta learn to build with something.
Talk about it.
So at the same time, I don't believe in minimum wage. I believe in a person having the ability to play the maximum role in life. And that's to be better and stronger than the last time.
That's wonderful inspirational words by the big homie. Do you believe in our local politicians in Connecticut?
Honestly, I really don't even watch TV. So at the same time,
that's crazy behavior.
At the same time, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm in a political state where I feel like they're aiming at us. When I say us, that's the people that's not politicians. Now, I mean, what I mean is
the uneducated people that don't pay attention.
Exactly. At the same time, I don't believe in that politician shit. I don't deal with it. I don't understand it. I don't care for it because your vote don't count. You know what I mean? That's why, like, honestly, me personally, I don't know too much about what's going on, but what I see is what I feel.
That's all that matters.
We have Barack Obama as the president. What did we gain from him?
A couple stimulus checks and a couple Obama phones. That's about it.
Exactly. We had Donald Trump. What did we gain from him?
So stimulus checks, that's about it.
At the same time,
he was working on building a wall to keep our money to us, but they kicked him out of office before he even built the wall.
Exactly.
So he was trying to at least get the people in the middle. Hey.
That's why I don't deal with politicians. At the same time, they keep us from being who we want to be.
And making us more successful, and they know we can.
Exactly.
If you can cook, what's your favorite meal to make with the juice and everything? Or water?
Well, what kind of juice?
Anything, whatever. If you made a meal, what would you do? If you made a meal, what would you make it for you? What's your throwdown? What's your go-to meal in the kitchen?
If I'm dating somebody, I'm trying to impress them.
Talk about it.
I give me a nice bottle of some good red wine. At the same time, give me a nice sandwich.
Okay.
And I like roasted. And at the end of the session, I just take me 2 a lemon and a lime, squeeze it over my joint. At the same and on some real shit, I'll finesse the salmon, or I might stuff it with some broccoli and some cheese.
As you supposed to.
But at the same time, I don't do baked potatoes. I make my own home fries. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Let's go. That's how you giving them in the kitchen.
So at the same time, my bitch might think I'm cheating. I'm just feeding. You know what I mean?
Shout out to that. So on to the next topic on the Gentleman's Talk podcast. If you like the NFL, who's your favorite NFL team?
Yo, sorry about this, man. But I'm Carolina, man.
Shout out to the Carolina Panthers. At least keeping it gully. I gotta ask all questions, so I want to see what everybody brand is. See, when I throw questions at people, this is not brand. I want to see how they operate. That's my job.
Definitely.
So shout out to the big homie. How do you feel about Black History Month being the shortest month? And do you know what month is Black History Month?
Well, that's why I say I don't get into this political shit. It seems like Black History Month be in February.
Facts. You got it right.
It might be in January.
No, that's February. You ready for it? Never
I'm saying, but at the same time, it leaves us around this shit. It's not about what Martin King. It ain't about see, I don't know from it.
Malcolm X.
Yeah, Malcolm X.
Rosa Parks.
Yeah, the Almighty Bus Lady. This TVI shit got me fucked up. That's why the brain you got going through these cars shit got me fucked up.
Can I do sprays and give me the plane or give me money?
Hey, I appreciate my boy TJ, man, for this pod ride, man.
Alright, we're gonna ask him one more question. We're gonna ask him one more question. I usually do a lot more longer than this, but we're gonna tap into the last question. I got mad questions for years, but simply gonna ask him the last question on the Gentleman's Talk podcast for today, and he will be coming back. I ain't gonna let y'all motherfuckers know when. Just know the big homie coming back. He gonna finish this motherfucking episode. Last question for today on the Gentleman's Talk podcast. Give me 5 popular TV shows you used to watch as a kid.
Y'all ready for this?
Talk about it.
You got the Cosby Show.
Nah, I watched it.
Different Strokes.
I watched it.
Okay. The Jeffersons.
I watched it with my big homie.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. I gotta put this one in, man. I mean, what the fuck is that show they had?
I don't know what you used to watch. Hold with me, I can't see what you used to watch. I know what I watch.
What's that? 3 or 4?
That's 3. You got 2 more.
Cosby Show. Jefferson. Different World.
I ain't never seen that.
Different Strokes.
What's the last one?
Facts of Life.
Facts of Life. Shout out to that. So now give me 5 tap. If you do watch TV, when you do tap in, they don't really watch TV because you know TV is a lazy behavior. Give me 5 TV shows you watch nowadays.
None.
And that's a wrap. Yo, if they want to find you on Facebook, how can they find you on social media, bro?
Well, Sean Iverson. My email, KeonIverson2@gmail.
And that motherfucker, this is the motherfucking Gentleman's Talk podcast. Shout out to his girl. Shout out to Iverson being in a motherfucking building, chefing it up, all types of shit. This motherfucking episode most likely will be coming out 2026, 2027. But it doesn't matter. He did work and he gonna come back.
Shout out to my cousin Allen Iverson in Hall of Fame and the statue in Philadelphia, man. Salute, man.
Who else you wanna shout out?
Oh, shout out to my mom for creating me, and my dad for being his wife. My stepfather Dave, my right hand man CJ,
Facts.
my girl,
Facts.
And God.
Facts and God. And this was the motherfucking Gentleman's Talk podcast, and we'll be motherfucking back with another motherfucking episode.